Hello and welcome, it's Ash here from the Random Vault, and today I'm playing the Crucible on Destiny with an extra special bonus of my review for the game on the PS4. I'm playing, as it looks, Firebase Delphi, ES Chasma Mars. Salvage I'm playing, so we'll see how this goes. There we are. No, not got the flag. It's always nice to have the flag. Pretty sure it's the person who's the highest level gets the flag, so not the highest level in this game, we've got a beast with us.
This won't be easy.
Anyway, I've never actually played Salvage before, so we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm not entirely sure. I assume it's a bit similar to Skirmish, with it being the small 3v3 teams. Nope, nobody here.
Located.
I'm kind of a bit hesitant actually. Oh, there's a Salvage zone. Salvage zone. And there's someone up there who's killed me. Yep, alright, I'm dead. Never mind. That's not terrific. Come on, respawn. Back in. Oh, we're outside. Right, let's get to that salvage zone. Yeah, so, my review for Destiny. My initial thoughts of the game were absolutely, it's amazing. I loved it. I just instantly fell in love with it. It was the first game I got with my PS4, and it really showed what the next gen can do. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, there's someone there. He's distracting me. I'm trying to review a game here. Oh, another one. I got an assist. I got an assist. Oh, and I got a kill moving on up in the world. There's another one. No, where is he? Fuck. Oh well, that didn't work as planned. But yeah, initial thoughts. Amazing game. Absolutely lovely. I mean, beautiful. The graphics on it are absolutely superb. The engine, the game, it handles, it runs just smooth as anything. Like, how it plays, jumps, everything about it is just really, really nice. The soundtrack, oh my god, possibly the favourite soundtrack on a game ever. It is absolutely terrific. So, got this game, playing it, absolutely loved it. Absolutely crazily in love with it, such a good game. And I'm dead again. No, don't like it at all, because keep dying. I'm top of my team, but with an abysmal score of 175. We are getting slaughtered here. They've got 5 times, nearly 5 times what we've got.
Go and get it.
No, they've got more than 5. Yeah, nearly 5. Maths, not a strong point. Come on. The classes are good. People say they're not too dissimilar, which they're not. There's not too much, but there's enough difference, I feel. Like the Titan you saw just before, he's got the shield, that's one subclass of the Titan. There's another one where they get the smash, which you'll see on Kyle's videos, I'm sure. Kyle uses that quite a lot. Then there's the Warlock, which has, I think one of them makes them generally supercharged, uber more powerful, absolute don. Oh, go on, get this probe. Go on. Yes. Yeah, and then the other one is a big blast, I think it is. Basically it's just an area of effect blast, pretty much one shot. The Hunter has got the Blade Dancer, which basically you go supercharged, run about like a madman, slice people up. Always fun, can't beat that. It's not the one I use though. I use the Golden Gun, as you're probably going to see in a second, because I am supercharged. So we'll hopefully find some bad guys and kill some bad guys. See, I do quite like the differences in the classes. I've never played the other classes properly, to be honest. I need to have a go, but I'm thoroughly enjoying playing as my Hunter. Now, ooh, heavy armor. That is a massive game changer in Crucible. It can really shift the tides of the game. As I'm about to show you. Oh yeah, merciless. Damn right I am. Damn right I'm merciless. Absolute beast of a man. Right, he's in there. He's in there. Somewhere. Hey, ooh, there. Nope. That didn't work. Oh god, grenade. No. Why did I run up to him? Shouldn't have done that. And that's a golden gun. That's what I have, but didn't use. Respawn. Yeah, I'm pressing the square button and it's not respawning me. There we go. One problem with the game, I feel, is a little bit, with it being on the internet, I assume it is, it gets a little bit laggy with respawning and doesn't always work. Phil insisted I put that in my review, so naughty, sort your square button out, Bungie. It's not very good. It's just not. It's alright, it's okay. It's not ideal. Come on, okay, yep, there's a Titan shield again, so that just makes them immune when they're in it. So I cannot get them, so I'm just going to kind of stay here and not die. But yeah, back to the review. Like I said, absolutely loved it. I heard a lot of things, heard a lot of things bad about the game. people were saying it wasn't very good, they didn't like it, blah blah blah. I kept hearing these things, my roommate was going on about it, and I was like, nah, absolute rubbish. I love it, it's the best game in the world. So, maybe not the best game in the world, but it's absolutely brilliant, I love it. This bubble sadly burst when I got to the end of the story mode. End of the Black Garden mission. There is some spoilers here if you haven't played it already. If you haven't played it already, play it. Stop messing about. Come on, seriously. But yeah, it just, when it finished, I was just like, I didn't expect it to be the end at all. I was like, alright, okay, yeah, golden gun here. Oh, missed again. We got one. Could have been worse, could have been a hell of a lot better, but it could have been worse. But yeah, so end of the Black Garden mission, there's a bit of a cutscene. I was like, whoa, a cutscene, this is only like the 4th one in the entire game, we're actually getting some story here, I'll come on to that later. It was just finished. I was in disbelief, I was just like, what? How can this be finished? Like, how? It's just, that's when it realised that was the end of the game. The story is just, it's hollow. It's like an empty shell of a game. It's not that bad maybe, but it's not, it's like a raw egg. It's alright, it's good, it could potentially be something pretty damn nice, like an omelette or a fried egg or whatever the hell you want to do your eggs, I don't know. How do you like your eggs in the morning? But how it currently is, it's just missing something. Quite a lot of oil and heat and frying, but it's a game so it's not exactly those things, but you know what I mean. Oh, monster. So there's no real connection to any of the characters in the game, which is one big issue that I kind of had. Like, I love playing games like Borderlands, like you do get a bit of a connection to your character. They've got those little hints of who they are. And with playing as a Guardian, there's nothing really. You get a couple of little bits of interaction between the Guardian and Dinklebot, the Ghost, but they're very minimum. Like very, very minimum. It's just, it's a bit disappointing really, things like that. So there isn't the connection. The story's bland. It is very bland. You basically seem to do what we're doing now. You put out your bot, you put out Mr. Ghosty, he does some stuff while you just, that was an awful grenade, you just fight off onslaughts of enemies, and then coincidentally, oh, that's nice, I've just finished slaying all this ridiculously strong bullet sponge beasts, and all of a sudden you finish doing what you're doing. Wow, that's always a good thing. So it's just, it's always the same thing with that. These pointless tasks that just happen, and then I mean, it's alright because the game kind of makes up with it of how nice it is to play. But my ultimate thing with the story is it just feels incomplete. Oh, how did that guy not kill me then? It feels incomplete. The ending of the game, spoilers again, you're talking to the stranger, the real danger is out there. And like, I was thinking, alright men, we've been to the reef, there's one thing at the reef and it's a friggin' cutscene, it's absolutely nothing. So I was like, alright, we're going to actually go to the reef and we're going to actually do some stuff now. This will be like the big turning point in the game, we'll get some unique bosses, some stuff like that going on. Nope, it's the end of the game. It literally feels like they got halfway through and like, oh god, release date's upon us, best kick this out. It's just either that or they're saying, please buy lots of money's worth of DLC and then actually get a full game, which is, it's not really what I play a game for. If I spent 50 quid in a game, I want my game then, and then if there's extra DLC, if the game was good enough to warrant buying it, then I probably will do. But it's just, the game's incomplete. But despite all this, despite these flaws, I absolutely love it. I cannot stop playing Destiny. I mean, I've been playing it solid since it came out. It's stopped me from playing a lot of other games. It's only the real proper game I played on the PS4, and I don't even care. I've just got a £350 machine for Destiny sitting in my room, and I don't care. I absolutely love it. Gameplay, so smooth, the frame rate, everything about it, the graphics, oh, it's so nice. The only thing is that it could have been so much better, and I don't feel it would have taken too much more. A few more cutscenes, a little bit more with the story, a bit of building on who the Guardian is, who your character is. You could really, like, then they could have a different story for the Warlock, a different story for the Hunter, a different story for the Titan, or even base it around the species of people if you prefer, because then it would fit in with going to the reef and being an Awoken. My character is an Awoken. You're going on about how do we find the Awoken. Well, you could get a mirror, have a look in that and say, you've got a blue face, you've got crazy shiny eyes, I'm pretty sure you're an Awoken. Let's be friends. Well, maybe not let's be friends, but let's, you know, go from there. We found an Awoken, so surely we must know where the Awoken come from, because I'm an Awoken. But yeah, that's the only thing with it, is it just feels incomplete. But regardless of that, like I've said, I can't stop playing it. I absolutely love this game. Oh, destroyed him. Disable his bot. I'm glad that bots can't do that on missions, because Jesus Christ, they would take a hell of a lot longer. But yeah, story's not the only aspect of the game. We get the Vanguard, the Crucible, and you get to do the heroic stories. Heroic stories just are basically, well, not basically, they are just the stories with harder enemies. It's quite fun to play back. The thing, it keeps you in touch with what the game is like. It keeps you in touch with how repetitive the game is. Thank God you only do one a day. You know what I mean? If you were spamming it like I was when I was actually playing the story mode, it'd be a little bit soul sucking. Vanguard, it's a strike. It's basically a story mission. You go around, you set bot out, you attack some enemies, rinse and repeat. Keep doing it until the end, where you just get a super boss person, which is basically one of the generic enemies from the game, but he's about twice as big and has about 100 times the health and deals a hell of a lot more damage. One thing, that's another thing, bosses in the games, there's nothing unique. Why do they do that? They're not unique, are these? I'm not even going to comment on the gameplay anymore, I'm just going to keep talking. They're not unique, they're just giant versions of the normal enemies throughout the game, which is a bit disappointing. If they'd have put a little bit of effort and made some unique enemies, like, I'm going to try and loosely compare it to Borderlands here, because Borderlands, I absolutely love Borderlands. That's probably my favourite game, my favourite franchise is Borderlands games. The bosses are so much different. You get to face Handsome Jack in the end of the second one, you get to face the Warrior, you get to face all of these different things that will have them different to what you face throughout the game. But this is just the same enemy, but twice as big. Oh, kill him! Oh, he's still not a bastard. They're just...
You've got 30 seconds.
It just feels like they could have done a bit more, and they just didn't. Which is disappointing, but it's, at the same time, it's alright. It's not. It shouldn't be. If it was another game, I'd probably hate it. But it's just Destiny. There's just something about it. If you've played Destiny, you'll probably understand what I mean. It's so nice, but like I say, it's a foundation. It's the raw egg of the game in the world. It's not an omelette yet, but it could be. We've won. We've won. What? Some guy's got a legendary engram on the other team. Whoa. Alright for some. But yeah, so that's pretty much okay. That's brought us to the end of what I've got to say, and my review for this, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Because it's so good, it's so enjoyable, it's so addictive, but it could have been so much better at the same time, and that's what brings it down. Whoa! Okay, and this brings it down as well. This guy's got an exotic weapon, and he got 8 kills compared to my 27. Look at that. I got next to nothing, basically. But yeah, Destiny, I love it. 7 out of 10. I'd recommend buying it, but it could have been better.